people probably don't know is that I went ahead and picked up a Ford F-150 about a month or two ago. 2014, Ecoboost, Lariat, black on black, all that good stuff. And you know, the first thing I do when I get a vehicle is I get the windows tinted. So heading over to see Mike over at Tint 2K, make that happen. You know how I do it. I always come to Tint 2K, every single vehicle I got. First place, first thing I do. So let's get this started. Take a quick little tour of the inside. It's all stock, ain't nothing too special. Got the stock Sony system. You know that shit's coming out. I guess I should clarify, the factory speakers are going to be gone, but I'm going to keep the factory deck. It runs the climate, runs the navigation, everything else. It should be fine. I'm just going to tap right on into it and be good to go. All the other stuff's going to be taken out. Plenty of room. But of course, as you can see, those windows, man, there's some factory tint on the back. Ain't too bad, but it ain't good enough. Damn near like a fishbowl in there when talking about like the front seats and stuff, so we're gonna have to do something about that. Alright, so 5% on the back windows over the factory tint, and I'm gonna do 40% on the front windows. This SunTech CXP is supposed to block out a lot more than 40%, like down into the 30s. So I'm going to do that, and front windshield is going to have 70% on it, and that should block more than a standard 70%. Alright, when you see the tint that I chose on this truck, you're probably thinking to yourself, why not black it all out, all the way to the windshield, 5%, everything. Well, one thing you have to understand is I live in California, and even a hint of window tint will get you pulled over around here. So what I've got is pretty aggressive, to be honest, especially with a black on black interior. And if you're wearing a black t-shirt like I always do, forget about it. This thing's gonna look like a Darth Vader helmet coming down the street with what I chose. Alright, and you know over at Tint 2K, we tint on the outside. Like all my vehicles, the Lexus ISF, all of them tint on the outside. How about, yeah. That's just jokes. You know what, even after we explained it 20 times, he's just cutting the material on the outside and it goes on the inside. So many people on the last videos just me crazy. You know all about me getting stuck in the sand at Sand Mountain with the F-150 we had before, the two-wheel drive. Great truck, but two-wheel drive, I ain't about to die. I ain't about to get stuck in the sand again. So we went ahead and picked up this four-wheel drive, and I think we should be good to go. Kind of hard to see inside this shop, but there's nothing on these front windows at all. It's almost like a glass bowl in here. Yep.
Yeah, because that one was after. Okay.
What a difference. Yeah, much better.
Oh, you stay right here?
It's really not as dark as it looks on camera, but it still looks pretty good. Here, climb on onto there. Not bad for a 40%.
Not bad for my first day.
Does it take your first day?
I watched a couple YouTube videos on how to do this stuff.
Good shit, man. Hell yeah.
17 years and running, man.
Mike from Tint 2K, handling business as always. The only one I let touch my car. You should too.
It's really nice.
You can see it's definitely gonna be like a cave up in here. But on camera, on the inside, it doesn't look as dark as it is, and on the outside, it looks darker than it is. But believe me, it is good. Alright, so the tint came out perfect and I'm ready to move on. Probably put a little bit of sound in here, nothing too crazy. More of a sound quality system with a little bit of low end. Well, the very first thing I want to do is put a lift on this thing. 6-inch lift with some 35s. I've been eyeballing a lift by a company called BDS. Not 100% sure about it because it's my first 4x4, but I hear it's a good product. But you know, there's a lot of good products out there. But just wait and see what we do. I'm going to do something to this truck for sure.